Hey there, this is Donna Merrill, and I'm talking to Lesly Federici, who is the developer of PAC, which is the Power Affiliate Club. This is a community, and I'm always telling my clients you need to join a community of bloggers in order to get some juice to your blog. And this is one fabulous community. I am not an affiliate of it, so I'm not selling you anything here. I am part of PAC because it's the only community I'm involved in. The rest of them have been like, meh, you know, and I'm not here to sell you pack, but if you want to join, Leslie's here. So without further ado, Leslie Federici, I would like to know how did you start? What gave you the incentive to start this community?
Hello, hello, Donna. Lots of hugs to you. And hi, David. um, well, long story short, I had the group on Facebook. So I've been on Facebook, I guess, since 2009. I was in another program, and I started a group to kind of, get connected with other people. So that's going back quite a while. And then it started to grow, and then a friend that I know that's in the group, Mona,
Oh
Mona
yeah.
Ellsthorpe, we were having this conversation. She said, it's too bad that members don't buy from members, like from friends with affiliate programs. And that just got me thinking, and I just took that statement. So, lesson learned, never underestimate an idea. And I took her idea, that thought, and said, well, gee, how could we do that? How could I do that? And so I created the blog. And because I felt that, there's a large percentage of bloggers on there that would really love to have comments and traction and get involved with people and make connections. And what other better way than to start a community blog? And that's how it started. And now it's 2 years later, and now it's getting bigger. And I'm trying to dominate Facebook
You are. I mean, it's
with all
getting
the groups.
every time I go, every time I'm opening up Facebook and I go to Pack, I'm like, well, welcome another person, welcome another. I'm like, these people are coming in like crazy, and then people are friending me, and I'm like, who's that? And then I always go to Pack to see if that's a friend, and I'm like, okay, that's an because people friend me like I don't know 50 times a day, and I don't know who they are, and they have mutual friends, but I don't like to accept them unless like I'm involved with them or in some
Yes,
way,
yes.
and PAC has a lot of involvement. Not only is it great to buy from one another because we have a section there that we all, affiliate one another and help each other,
Mhm.
but it's also amazing how, I mean, I had some clients I told to go to PAC because they're fabulous bloggers and authors and writers, and they have nothing on their blog. They have no comments, and they didn't know how to get them. And I'm like, well, just go to PAC. Just go to PAC. It's easy, and you'll meet a lot of good folks, and there's reciprocity there because if there's none, it is, you'll be kicked out. It's like, I mean, the truth is, yeah, you're going to be kicked out if you don't reciprocate, and that's what I like about it because it's managed, and most places are not managed. It's just like they drop their link and they go away, and and it's all like spam, and no one cares. And that's not the way we do business. And
No, no, and it's not the way to have a community. I mean, community is um, being helpful to one another and connecting and sharing. And I'm a real stickler for that. And so we branched out. We made, you probably know this. We set up like a blogging group. We set up a fan page group. We have an
yes.
advertising group. We have a small affiliate program now because I really believe about giving back to those members that really put their effort into promoting PAC. So they get like 40% commission, and so and not to mention the authors. We have the authors of which you are
I'm
wonderful
one.
at, of being one, and David is one,
Yes.
and
Absolutely.
because PAC is also a platform for helping newbies bloggers that want to be new but write really well, and they want to have a place to, expose their expertise, without jumping through a whole bunch of hoops, so that they can build their experience and then maybe write for Huffington Post. Who knows?
And I've seen it
But
happen.
it's a
I've seen it
that
happen. I've seen it happen. I've seen the a lot of people come into PAC, and then a year later they're on Huffington Post, they're here, they're there, and their comments grow, and I see them like coming into their own, like the newbies that come in, and it's just
yeah.
amazing. It's amazing to me
I
because
I
it's
know, it's amazing to me. There was Alicia. Alicia's like my favorite case study. Alicia Osmera. And she came in. She won by putting. We had a competition to become an expert author, and she really knocked herself out by connecting with a whole bunch of people. So to make the story short, she won the opportunity to be an expert author, and it took like several months going back and forth editing her work to get her writing well enough to be publicized. And now she's like written a book, and she monitors the one of the groups, a fan page group, and she's just blossoming in her own way. And there's a few people that have done that. Erica's another one. She's written a book, and I just love seeing the growth.
yes.
So platforms like a place to kind of bounce off of and take off.
And this is why communities are so important. A good
Yes.
community. And this is why I have you here, and I decided I'm interviewing, Leslie, because I remember the first day you created it, you put my blog post on there or something. I don't know. And I was like,
Yeah.
why is my blog post on? What's Leslie doing? And that's how I got involved in the community. It was like the first one. I'm like, this is great. What are you guys doing? Oh, this is wonderful. I'll be part of this, So I've been there since the beginning, watched it
Yeah.
grow, and it's like a big community now, and everybody helps one another. That's what I like about it. Like people are helping people. And and nobody in there is doing any kind of spam or any nasty stuff, or it's just very respectful. It's very it's just engaging, and there's people helping people, and there's something going on every day there's
Yeah.
something going on that especially newbies could learn from, as well as
Yep.
seasoned bloggers. I mean, there's a lot of seasoned bloggers that don't have comments, or lack something, and they can get in there and really, it's really great. It's a great place to be.
Oh, thank you. I really love it, and I just I get such a reward out of seeing what people are doing, and because look, the internet is magical. I really believe it's magical, and you can create your own opportunity, whatever that is. You
Hmm.
just have to figure out what it is. And when you're part of a community, your voice is going to be louder, and it's going to go further, I think, than if you're trying to do all this by yourself. So a community helps people expand where they want to go. Just by the nature of knowing who they are, building that know, like, trust factor, because you have to know people to really buy into what they're doing.
Exactly. Exactly. And what I like about it is that, like, if I create a product, say, and I put it up there and as an affiliate or whatever, the entire team will like all say, yeah, Donna, great, and whether they opt into it or not. And I've done it myself, whether I opt into somebody's stuff or not. I'm going to spread their word for them because they're part of my community. So I
Yeah.
am, and that's what's great. And as it grows, it sort of really takes over all the social media and everything else. So that's one thing, the know, like, and trust factor. The more you have it out there, the more people get to know you. And
Right.
the only, I could see a blogger sitting alone in their bedroom just blogging away and being great at it, but if no one knows you, you can't sell anything. It's
Right.
just a
Right.
fact. And this community
Right.
does help one another. So that's why
Yeah.
I love it, and it's important to be in a community, because if you're not, I mean, that's why I call myself Donna Merrill Tribe, right? It's like that's
Right.
the community. I started with Seth Godin's book way back in the day, and it's
I
a tribe.
know.
Remember the tribes we were both in many years ago? we
Oh, of course, of course. That's where we first met.
exactly. We met, so we
So
go
over the
back.
years, we've just, yeah, we go back quite a few years, and then, over time, we've both blossomed into our own thing, and I found the one thing that I really like to doing is organizing and supporting and being inspirational and helping people find their way to elevate themselves online. And I just love that. Plus, there's my own personal stuff, but I don't promote that.
Hmm.
I should promote it, but I rather promote like other people.
Well, you know what? When you promote other
you know?
people, they promote you, and that's reciprocity, and that's all part of blogging. And if we don't have reciprocity, then we're not bloggers,
Right,
and that's what I constantly teach people. It's important to do that, put others first, and if it's not, you're not going to do it, don't even bother. Do
right.
something else.
Exactly.
Do
That's a
something
big
else,
deal.
and
And
go ahead.
oh no, so I was just agreeing with you. Yep, yep,
Yep,
yep.
yep, yep. Now you wrote a new book. What is that about?
It's actually about starting a community because I think having a group, I think everyone should start a group. Based on what their interests are, because I really believe an audience will always be there for you. It might take some time to get it off the ground, but there's so many people in the world. There will be people that like you, and of course, there will be people that don't like you, and that's okay. So the ebook is about how to create a group into a community on Facebook because I'm dominating Facebook, Donna.
You sure are, girl.
you
I
know,
love that
and
book.
uh, and uh, and things that I've learned. One of the things is because I know. I mean, I've gotten this complaint a lot of times. It's like I post on other people's blogs and they don't reciprocate. They don't do this. They don't do that. And the first thing you have to let go of is expectations because people will come and go. And I think the internet is pretty fickle. You get interested in one thing, you get sidetracked to another, and it's all okay. Okay,
Hmm.
because people do what they're interested in, so you can't have any expectations. But as long as you continue to be there for them, be consistent in presence, and offer good information and help build something that they get out of personally, then it's going to be good, a good group. But you got to be there. You can't just start a group and then like disappear.
Exactly. And I've seen so many Facebook groups that, they just like, they allow people to just do link dropping. And
Yeah,
and I see that. And in fact, I was helping someone once, one of the old guys that we know, I can't mention names, but he had a
right.
group. And to this day, they're like, could you let me in the group? And I was like, no, because I was trying to like help him like organize this group because everybody was a link dropper. And there were affiliate marketers that learned from God knows where, and they're still learning the same old stuff where, link drop everywhere, and you and I
Yeah,
know that's not the way to go. And
no.
they still want to do that group, and I think he's got fed up with it. But people still contact me, and I'm like, no, and I won't even tell them about Pat because I know what they want a link drop, and
Well, they wouldn't be able to
they won't.
anyway because I'll just nip them in the bud.
And that's what I like about it because I see you monitoring the group, and you're just like, no, 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 you're doing this and that. You can't do that here, you know. and and that's what we need in a community. You need a leader that can hold it all together. That's what I admire about you because you could do all that work, holding that this whole community together, which is great. But we better run before people don't want to hear us anymore. Uh, I like to keep it short because, like 15 minutes the longest because people are interested, and then after that they kind of like veg out. But
Yeah, I agree.
yeah, but I'm gonna, I'm writing this whole blog post, and I think this is important to hear. And when it's published, I'll let you know and everybody else. But um, this is great. You can contact now. How do we contact you?
Well, you can find me. You can just PM me on Facebook, Lesly Federici RN.
Okay,
Um,
cool.
and I keep the RN there for anyone that's interested. It means registered nurse, and I keep it there because I want people to know that even if you're a doctor, lawyer, Indian chief, you can move on to other things online.
You sure can. I remember when I
Yes,
met you and you
yes,
were a nurse and you were doing midwife stuff and all of that, and then you came into your own today.
yep,
And
yep.
it's amazing, it's amazing the stuff we do. And also, I'm going to put a link of the book that you just wrote so everybody can pick a copy up of that ebook. Okay,
Uh-huh.
so thank you so much, Leslie, for,
Donna,
sharing
thank
this
you. Thank you,
time.
David. Thank you for the time, and thank you
Okay.
for the shout out. I really, really appreciate it.
All right. Bye for now.
Love you.
Love you guys. Bye.
All right. Bye bye.